So down the home straight then, Paul McNulty Jr. First time outing for Dylan Dixon in 2.86. As Marley Montgomery in 2.59 in between him and the race leader. Oh, Aaron Marshall in 9.69 clouts the back straight wall, and that slows him significantly. New race number for 67, former 67 Liam Georgeson, now racing under number 74. Around into the home straight, 81 leads from 2.59 in second. This Formula nudge and spin. 31 Ryan Martin very quickly up the field as Dixon drops back. But it's Paul McNulty Jr. in 81 leading the way. 8.10 Paul McNulty Sr. towards the rear. So down the back straight then, 81 leads the way from 2.59, and 31 Ryan Martin quickly into contention here. John Mason up to 5th as well in 7.60. John having one of his best seasons for some time. 2.59 gets bounced up the wall by 31. Ryan Martin is through and into second, and now looking to get past 81 Paul McNulty Jr. Oh, it's Mark Boyle on 127 who clouts off the wall. So Boyle trying to find a safe place, I think, to retire. As 123 into the pit bend. 31 Ryan Martin then into the lead with Liam Georgeson in the 674. Dropping back, the 74 car's gone sick. So it's 31 Ryan Martin around onto the back straight. 81 Paul McNulty now under pressure from 760 John Mason into the pit bend, as Montgomery has Gilchrist at 177 diving up the inside of him. Lewis Gilchrist takes that position off the 259 car. So 760 John Mason still trying to get into second here in the back straight, as Aaron Marshall ahead of the pair of them. Paul McNulty Jr. managing to hold on. 760 looks to the outside line. The nudge comes in once more, and 810. Oh, into a half spin, nearly on the back straight. Holds it well, but 760 John Mason's through and into second. Ryan Martin clear ahead out in front. So 31 leads by a country mile now. 760 and 81 second and third. Lewis Gilchrist now looking to close in on Paul McNulty Jr. for position, as he's got 3 laps to get past him. Marley Montgomery not lost much speed either, but did sound as Lewis Gilchrist it is who sounded sick, and he pulls to retirement behind the turnstile Bengals. So 81 and 259, third and fourth. Ryan Martin strolling away at the front here, going to receive the last lap board from Mr. Starter. 31 on the final 2 of the circuit. 760 John Mason securing second. It's not about the back. Ali Montgomery is on the back bumper of 81 Paul McNulty Jr. down the back straight. 259 doesn't land a blow, and therefore it's going to be 81 finishing third from 259 as the rest of the field come round to conclude Prostock's heat number 1. For the Prostocks for their second race of the evening. 74 Liam Georgeson also sounding a bit noisy out there. So it's 81 Paul McNulty Jr. leading the way from 286. So Liam Georgeson about to also receive a technical infringement flag for blown exhaust. So it's 81 Paul McNulty Jr. leading onto the back straight and into the pit bend. The Prostock's dropping like flies. It was Ryan Martin, of course, who took the win in heat number 1. He sits in 4th, but there's not too many cars left in this one. So 31, although being in 4th, he is a lap, or half a lap behind the race leader. So 81 leads the way. So 81 Paul McNulty Jr. leads. .286 running in that second place at the moment. Dylan Dixon. As Lewis Gilchrist out of shape and pulls into retirement behind the goals on the turnstile bend. So are we going to have many finishes at all in this one, because they continue to retire, which is helping Paul McNulty Jr. vastly, because he's got 5 laps to go and a clear track ahead of him. In second, being caught now by Ryan Martin, is through and into second. So 3 laps to go for 81 Paul McNulty Jr. Into the home straight with 2 laps to go. 31 Ryan Martin not going to be able to close the gap, it would seem, because he's over 3 seconds behind. John Mason a further 1.5 seconds behind that, so it's last lap time for 81. 31 in second from 760 in third. As the rest of the field come round, it is going to be Paul McNulty Jr. taking the victory in Prostock seat number 2. So the green flag drops on the Prostock final, and I think there's a little bit of rain in the air, getting very slippy. So it's 8, 10, 10, 760 and 127. So in stock car drivers better be changing their tyres already. It's Dylan Dixon on the tail end then of Paul McNulty Jr. Marley Montgomery out in front in 259 as it's slippy, slidey stuff. It's 810 who loses it on the home straight and loses a couple of places in the process. John Mason off the pace in the wet as well. Lost Ryan Martin earlier on in this one as well in car 31. So it's a chance for a different race winner perhaps. At the moment it's 259 leading the way. Dylan Dixon up and into second in 286. There's 127 Mark Boyle, who's had a pretty awful night's racing results wise, and oh, Aaron Marshall almost into the side of 177. I don't think managed to collect him. I managed to avoid contact. So it is still the 259 driver who seems to have these conditions licked. Famous last words, but it's Marley Montgomery in 259 putting a lap on 760 John Mason, so he's lapped everybody up to and including 6th place at the moment as the 259 driver. Did he know the rain was coming? Had he checked the weather radar? It's Mark Boyle has now retired here in the home straight. So it's 259 leading the way. 286 Dylan Dixon in second from 74 Liam Georgeson. So 259 Marley Montgomery into the home straight, leading tonight's final from the white grade. Dylan Dixon likewise. The other drivers really having trouble to keep going in this one. So it is 259. Oh, and into this one, Paul McNulty Jr. almost losing it there on turn 4. As 259 has lapped everyone up to and including 5th place now. So Marley Montgomery certainly showing his liking for the wet weather. 760 John Mason is crawling round the track. And 760, has he got mechanical woes? He's certainly not at race pace. As 74 Liam Georgeson in 74 makes the move up into 2nd place. If John Mason isn't careful, he might end up 2 laps down here, because 259 is coming quickly through once more with 4 laps to go. Like driving on ice, really, the drivers often preferring it to be fully wet rather than this really greasy stuff out there on track. 259 having the car control though with 3 laps to go. So Marley Montgomery looks set to take his first win here at the Racewall, with just 2 laps of the circuit to go for the 259 driver. About to put another lap on 969 Aaron Marshall. 74 almost the length of a straight behind the race leader. It is the final lap of the circuit in tonight's Prostock final, which has been marred by the arrival of the damp stuff from the sky. It is Marley Montgomery leads, has managed to put a second lap on John Mason. So the checkered flag goes out and Marley Montgomery is going to be our final winner in the Pro Stocks tonight.